hack and
enough.
slash Army Warriors.
It's not even that. It's like this weird. It's what they call a Musou game where you're. Oh fuck! You can control a fucking Guardian in it. What the fuck, dude? Oh, but you can
It's
see
like a hack
this.
slash
This is
thing.
not on a Switch Pro. Look at that. You can see the jaggies all over the place. These jagged edges on the grass, dude. They need to get a fucking. We better be having a new Switch sequel. Oh, the bike. Here we go. This is what you get if you beat all the DLC. Oh, fucking Zelda's riding the bike. What?
We're gonna get new Switch news before the end here.
I don't think so, because they don't need to put out a new one. People are buying the old one like crazy.
Was it 2015 or 16?
17, so it's not
I'm
even...
AG
17, wasn't it?
producer of the Legend of Zelda
It's
series.
not that off, almost 5 years.
What you
Yeah,
just
that's not
seen
long
is a
enough.
trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule
If it weren't selling,
Warriors
it would
Age
be,
of
but-
Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games.
Oh, tell me this is not the only
It will
thing. People
follow
will
Link
be
and his
upset.
allies
I
through
actually
more
don't think
battles that took place
Breath of
100
the Wild is
years
coming out this
prior
year,
to
so
the
I'm
events
not going to
of
be
The Legend
surprised
of
if they don't
Zelda
talk
Breath
about
of
it.
the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more
It'll be
things to
5
share
years
with you all
next year,
today.
right?
Yeah.
We'll begin
yeah.
with The Legend of
That's a
Zelda
launch title.
Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month.
See, they're talking about this. They're definitely not. They're not going to steal the.
You'll immerse yourself
This-
in the,
the,
role of
spotlight
Link
from their
by
own
using
other
two
Zelda game. That would be
Joy-Con
dumb.
controllers for intuitive motion controls, or by playing
Yeah.
in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls.
Maybe they'll show us something, like a little
This
something.
game
But
depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began.
Well,
What is the
you gotta
origin
feel like
of the
they're
Master Sword?
they have to be at least 3 years into making
Why
it,
did
right?
a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations?
yep.
These
Yep.
will all be
So wouldn't this
unraveled
be
in this
just
game.
a fun time to tease something?
We hope you're looking forward to the Legend
Tiny
of Zelda.
something. I'm not sure
Skyward
what they
Sword
would-
HD.
I don't even know if I want to see if I want to watch when they do it, because I'm trying to. I
Next
totally
up.
spoiled the whole first one for myself. I still love the game, but
Here's
I would have
a
loved it a lot
something you
more
might
if
like.
all the secrets were
This is a
secret
Game & Watch
to me when I
system
first
that
played
lets
it.
you play 3 games
But I
of
wa-
the
Look them
Legend
up
of Zelda
before you
series.
I just
Related.
watched the shit out of
This is
trailers and
the original
everything,
Legend of
and
Zelda
they
game,
showed a lot of it at
which is
E3. Like they showed the whole
35th
plateau basically.
Well,
They
we
let
don't
people
have any campaigns or
the whole
other
first
Nintendo
area of the
Switch
game
games planned.
walk around for like a half an
Yeah.
hour. So
We've been working on this game
I actually
system
remember
as
that.
a
Yeah,
special
anyway, so I don't
item to
wanna
help mark the occasion
do that
and
again.
reflect fondly on the earliest days of the Legend of Zelda.
I think I was talking about this a while back, but
It will
The,
come with the first game in the series, The Legend of
the
Zelda.
way they took in level design in Breath of
Zelda
the Wild
2,
is
The
incredible.
Adventure of Link,
Between horizontal and vertical, and like the
and the
textures
Game Boy version
and
of The Legend of Zelda, Link's
the
Awakening
topology is so much more expansive than it looks like when
as
you're just
well as a
standing somewhere
special
looking.
version of the Game & Watch title
Yeah,
Vermin,
yeah, it's awesome.
starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4
Oh,
games.
fuck,
on one
that's
system,
cool. This is
from
fucking
longer
cool.
Legend of Zelda games to the pick up and
I'll
play
never buy
games
something like
for-
this, but for like collectors, this is.
I'm glad it
In
exists.
addition,
Yeah, it's cool.
regarding the watch
I remember
function
playing with
for the
those things.
Game
That
Watch system,
did you ever play the one
we've
like it
added
was a
playable
fire? You were a
clock based
fireman
on
and you
The
had to
Legend of
put out the
Zelda,
fires in the different apartment windows. You had to go up and down.
and an interactive
was-
timer themed after Zelda
remember
2:
that.
The Adventure
But that's
of
cool.
Link.
It's a clock.
Game and Watch. Still have no idea what that is
You can
outside
play
of,
with both of
of
them,
Melee.
taking control
That's
of
what
Link.
this is. It was like 30 years or however long ago.
We
This
hope you'll
was
enjoy playing this Game & Watch system
the best. You know, this was the
whenever and
Switch.
wherever you like.
This was the Nintendo system
Yeah,
before the
I have
Nintendo
no
system.
memory of it.
All right, here's the
I
last
absolutely
thing
no
here we
I'm
go.
going to
memory of that. So
show
that
you.
what did
This
that
is the
that
sequel
came
to The
before
Legend of
Nintendo?
Zelda: Breath of the Wild. 2
That
years
was
have passed
a
since
Nintendo.
the first
Yeah,
announcement
before the
was
Nintendo
made,
Entertainment
and you've
System.
been
Yeah.
unable to share
Oh, he's
anything
asking us to
in that
wait
time.
again.
That's
I
so
bet.
weird because I
However,
had the
development has
Atari
been steadily
2600
progressing.
and I have
For
no
today,
memory of Game and
we've
Watch.
prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game.
Weird.
Please take a
Hold
look.
on, I wanna hear what he said. I didn't hear what he said. Oh, they are showing it. Oh god, I don't think I want to watch. I don't want to watch. I'm not gonna watch. I want to hear your reaction to it,
I'll
Dan.
react.
Fuck. Oh, they are
Well,
showing.
I'm the ones
Hold on.
James, this has become an impossible task.
Don't tell me what you're seeing, but you know, tell me how you're feeling.
It's definitely some Breath of the Wild looking shit.
I'm just gonna. Oh.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Whoa. I just saw something very.
Coming in like
Whoa! Don't. I just saw something very Skyward Swordish, so it looks like that's happening. Oh my gosh! I can hear the music. It's pretty intense.
okay, we got some similar-ish powers. Ooh, that's the new power.
Okay, don't say anything. Oh my god, this is like my fucking favorite game ever now. So I'm pretty jazzed about playing the sequel. Wow, it seems like they're showing a lot.
Are you watching or no?
Not at all. I'm listening to the music.
Okay. Nothing too spoilery, but stay not looking. They're giving a glimpse of a large expanse of the part of the world anyway.
Fuck.
It did actually. It didn't give away a ton. 2022 though. 2022, baby.
It is 2022, of course. Yes.
So, what did you think? This time
And they didn't even put on a date like a month. They didn't say a month.
To include the skies above
No,
Hyrule.
just 2022.
I bet they're shooting for
Like to
March,
ask you to
but
wait a
maybe
bit
it'll end up
longer.
holiday if they
We're
can't do
aiming
it.
for a 2022
They
release. so I
showed
hope
one
you'll look
power
forward to
looking
it.
like a similar power from Breath of the Wild.
So-
They showed another one that's completely new.
How was that? That's all for
Nice,
this Nintendo
nice.
Direct.
They didn't give up
Diligently
too much
continuing
there.
development on a number of other games
Say
we
that
didn't
again?
show today. I
They
hope you'll
did not
continue
give
looking
away too
forward
much
to
there.
what's in store
Cool,
on
cool,
Nintendo
cool,
Switch.
cool.
Thank you for watching.
The coolest shit was, and I don't know, will I not say it then?
Well, I just heard him say something about the skies above Hyrule, so.
Yeah, that was that was linked to what I was going to say.
Hey, that was.
I believe that.
They actually kind of telegraphed that because in the harder difficulty mode, they do this thing where they. I don't know how familiar you are with Breath of the Wild, but there's these like balloon things you can tie to rafts, and the rafts will actually float up in the air. They'll fly like they're full of helium.
Really?
So, yeah, so there's guys floating on rafts in the air that'll shoot at you, and they're kind of like way up in the air. So in the DLC, those guys kind of showed up in the air, which, is I guess a hint of them. They could build the world up higher rather than making it more expansive, east, north,
Right.
south, or west.
Which probably makes sense for them anyway.
Because that space already exists, actually. If you watch YouTube videos of the people who make the Breath of the Wild flying machines, you can actually put, you put like a minecart inside another minecart, and somehow you can lift yourself, and you can use the magnet to fly as high as
no shit.
as high as the game lets you go, and you hit a ceiling.
Yeah,
And you can see the
whole.
whole fucking world from there. Like the whole, it's all there. Obviously not in detail, but
Yeah.
and so yeah, I think all that space was already, the game was already
available.
Yeah, and like it was already part of the computation or whatever code that's already written. So that, say what a shit ton of time that would have saved them. And that way they keep the world underneath, so you don't lose that, but they just make more, which I think could be awesome. Which
Yeah, and then it's almost like actually operating with a globe that you can go in, out, and around and through.
Cool, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's exciting. Well, you must. Well, if that's the case, there's probably a flying ability that does come later on, or a way to
I'll say nothing.
traverse the skies, other than falling. Anyway,
there was something involving the sky there. So.
yeah, there's got to be. See, that's funny because all these games are going to come out now with Breath of the Wild, like parasails. And they're like, oh yeah,
you
we
see,
got this now too. Horizon has the electronic one.
Nah, there was a real Breath of the Wild game that came out a couple months ago.
The gods, something of the gods.
Yeah,
Or it used to be
exactly.
Gods and Monsters, and then they changed it to something else. Can't remember.
It's a total ripoff. I mean, it looked like decently fun, but it was an absolute Breath of the Wild ripoff.
Right, but now they come back and they're like, yeah, we can actually just fucking fly like an airplane. So now the other people are like, fucking damn it.
I'm
so
only
good.
about halfway through Breath of the Wild. I explained my gameplay, right?
No, did you tell me that you're playing it? I didn't even know that you were playing it.
Well, no, my brother has a Switch. I don't. So I have played across 3.5 or 4 years of saves when I go home to New York.
Oh my gosh, I would be pretty
Yeah,
jazzed. That's like a nice treat.
I've
when you
only
go
beaten
back.
2 of the big monster things.
Beasts, yeah. Are you as enamored with it as I was?
Oh yeah, super dope. I mean,
I-
literally my favorite thing in gaming is walking around RPGs and just exploring.
Yeah, it was just like I felt like I was fucking like 10 years old, and I was like, oh, what's over there? Whoa, what's that? Whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
It was so
I have some frustrations with how much they force you to cook and make potions to deal with the temperatures and all that. It just got to the point where it's like, all right, there's just a bit too much of that.
But if you do more shrines and have more hearts, you don't need
Yeah.
to do that as much.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I probably had something like 12 hearts by last time I played, you know,
Oh, well, you
which
can
is
get-
like probably half as many as
It
you
is,
can
yeah.
get.
Yeah. But you can, you're close to, you can get the Master Sword soon. Did you get it yet?
No.
There you go. I think you need 13 hearts.
Also, the problem is, like, Breath of the Wild is, like, quite complex, the gameplay, like, the things you can do to be good at it, and I had to relearn it every fucking time
Yeah,
I went back to New
sure.
York.
Me too.
That was a little frustrating.
Yeah, just using the triggers, and then it is a lot when you think about it.
I remember I kept trying to fight that goddamn horseman over and over and over again, who you have to flip away from.
Sorry, say it again.
I kept trying to fight the centaur man, who you have to flip away from at the last second.
The
or
Lionel?
he
Oh,
kills you with
God.
like one shot.
First time I met him, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Very cool.
I was not prepared to fight him the 45 times I fought him.
No, I still, yeah, even after the game was over, I would still lose to him on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Fun times.
One shot kills is brutal, man, you know?
Yeah, I hate the, where he just shoots this lightning arrow up in the air and kills you from far away. That's bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like Lionel arrows.
But that has been your Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. All right, man.
There's the chin.
Yeah. Chin-tastic.
Skyward Sword there.
Hey-oh, Skyward Beard. Thank you for that setup. All right, Danny in Dublin, Daniel Scandal.
Danny Scandals.
All right, Danny Scandal. I mean, Daniel Scandal is rhymes, too. Got the "a" in both
Not
of them.
really.
All right, you know what? It's a slant rhyme. I'm going to take it to the bank. You, sir, are mensch, and I thank you for your patience and contributions.
Peace
And-
out.
and I'll
Let's do some silly streaming soon.
Word, I'll see you next time, all right, man?
Bye, kids.
Later.